Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. I'm calling this Omicron Obsession. For many people, COVID is topic one, and for some people, it's become rather an obsession. For example, constantly Googling COVID and Omicron, even selecting the last 24 hours or even the last hour option that Google gives you. Some of those people do that just to stay up on the latest and best guidance on how to prevent COVID. But fact is that advice has changed little. Vaccinate, boost, socially distance, wash hands, avoid inside events, especially in rooms with poor air circulation, and if you attend, wear a mask, preferably an N95, except when you're eating or drinking. So, many people's reason for what I'm calling Omicron obsession extends beyond wanting to follow current recommendations. Why the obsession and what to do, if anything? Well, here are some reasons and what you might do. For some people, all that focus on COVID and Omicron it's a way to address fear. Some Omicron obsessives are ever searching for news that'll be calming. And because that Google search takes no time and it's free, the cost of such vigilance seems low. But the downside is that it keeps COVID top of mind, therefore more anxiety producing, with little likelihood of unearthing calming information, especially in a time when it seems that all the news is bad. For example, ever more worrisome variants from the Alpha to the Delta to the Omicron now, including now they're talking about some variants that aren't even here yet but are likely going to come. And we're hearing that that vaccination, even boosting, doesn't ensure that we won't become infected or even get quite sick. Another reason for that people indulge their, I'm calling it an obsession, with Omicron is curiosity. COVID is already a historic, world-changing event with the ever more dangerous variants descending upon us and with new ones, as I said, new mutations ever evolving. It can be fascinating to ponder the pandemic's effects on human life, on society. What would happen if hospitals got overwhelmed? If supply chain shortages became so severe that even basics would be hard to get? Would society remain peaceful? To the extent that your curiosity and fascination don't unduly increase your fear, it's all one of COVID's few silver linings. But to the extent that Omicron obsession increases your fear and sadness in excess of the pleasure you derive, should you restrict your reading and talking about COVID? To that end, would it help to find a replacing topic of interest? Think of what you're otherwise interested in, and even a past interest that lies dormant but might warrant reawakening. And a final reason I want to share with you why some people become Omicron obsessed is Schadenfreude. That means pleasure in seeing another person's troubles. Schadenfreude has a number of possible causes. For example, feeling that the vaccinated deserve COVID, or resenting humankind because the person feels that life has shortchanged him or her. A bit of Schadenfreude is common as early as in 2-year-olds. After all, who hasn't laughed when seeing someone slip on a banana peel? But Schadenfreude becomes a problem if it causes malicious behavior. If that's the case with you, might it help to simply just be aware of it? Maybe that'll embarrass you into better behavior. And if not, think about why the malevolence. For example, does it reflect that you feel inferior? If so, it might be wise to stop comparing yourself to other people and instead take steps to improve yourself or accept yourself. The takeaway? If thinking about COVID has become an obsession, is there one or more ideas here that you would like to try to rein that obsession in? Or should you consider your interest in COVID not an obsession, but just a harmless fascination? In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.